this war, you will face more than just droids. General Grievous, Sarge Ventress, even Count Dooku. You can face any one of them on the battlefield. As your master, it's my responsibility to prepare you. So practice these forms often. Or at least more than I do. I won't always be there to look out for you. If we get separated or something happens, you need to be able to make it on your own. Don't be afraid. Just remember what I taught you and trust your instincts. I know you can do this, Ahsoka.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? How's it going, my fellow collectors? This is Regan and welcome back to our channel. In this video, I'm gonna do a quick comparison between these two versions of Ahsoka by hottoys. I'm gonna start from the Mandalorian version versus this Ahsoka TV show, or the new version of Ahsoka. But before we jump into that comparison, I want to finish my full review on this new version, because I feel like I'm missing something, and I want to tell you something about the joints, and which is probably not good news. Okay, but before we start, if you're new here to our channel, please consider to subscribe and press the notification bell as well if you want to get notified once I upload a new video, especially hottoys. Okay, without further ado, let's dive in. All right, let me do my full review on this one. Probably won't be long because for sure you guys already watched a lot of videos of this Ahsoka version. So, but I wanna tell you something, really quick. And of course, I forgot to. I feel like I'm missing something. So anyway, let me start off from the legs. The footwear looks really good. Again, as I mentioned earlier, on my first review, the details, the paint application, the weathering, absolutely incredible in my honest opinion. Even the sole part right there, and this one is movable and detachable as well. This sheen armor, so this one's also made out of like a soft plastic material with that really nice fabric strap. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it looks like a fabric to me. Looks very good. The quality, the paint application as well, the weathering, absolutely beautiful. And also, again, detachable from the legs. And I forgot to mention, or I forgot to show you guys earlier, even though I already show you a little bit, but I really want to show you the full look of this joint right here. So this one looks like made out of die-cast material, right? It looks like actually probably maybe still plastic, but maybe a high-end plastic, or maybe a metal, but then not really that thick. But when I start doing some poses, it looks pretty durable. The stability when moving it, the tightness looks pretty good. I would say I wish it will last longer, because I saw some screw there. It looks like really a die cast, or I mean, it looks like a metal to me. So, and then when moving it, every direction you can do it. So, and then yeah, you're gonna love it for sure. When doing some poses, right? Yeah, looks really nice. I hope it will last longer. Anyway, moving on to the pants. The pants look pretty good as well. The quality, the patterns, it's pretty nice, and it's quite thick. It's not like a normal fabric material that looks like it's so easy to get ripped off. But this one, I think, yeah, it's somehow gonna last longer, I would say. And then it is detachable from the body, from the legs. It has some garter there, so you could pull it down and then remove it just in case you want to clean it in the future. It's probably attached, not probably, yeah, not probably at the, well, actually, yeah, it looks like attached from the. I feel like it's attached from the body, from the suit. Ooh, so maybe I'm not sure, but I don't wanna force it. But it looks like, yeah, attached from here. Oh, no, no, no. Actually, this one's combined. This one is together. This pants is this, and then this extra kind of like extra design style on the side. I don't know how you're going to call this one, but then yeah, it's also connected to the pants. So I think, yeah, it's easy to remove that. Yeah, it's really good. Nice pattern. Again, as I mentioned earlier in my first review, some nice like kind of like embossed print right there. Looks pretty good. Really nice. The quality also really nice. You know, And then moving on to the belt. The belt made out of a soft plastic material. The details looks pretty good as well. The paint application on the somehow like in the front, right? I think it looks pretty good as well. And yeah, this one is detachable. You just need to pull it out this part right here, then that you're okay. And then right here, the style here, this one is not. I thought actually there's some wire on this one, this straps right here, but it's not. Just like a normal, straps like you could move around, But then yeah, I think it's you can just leave it there, You don't need to touch it. But then I noticed some Velcro design here at the back. I'm not sure what is that. I'm not sure if we have to put something there or maybe this is like kind of like a mistake. I think a mistake for them that it should be inside or yeah, looks like should be inside, right? Because I remember I took. Oh yeah, because yeah, I see. I remember now because I kind of like wondering why there's a Velcro here. So I remember on my first review, I accidentally removed the body, right? So yeah, this one should be inside. Anyway, I'm not gonna touch it anymore. But probably I'm gonna fix it, once I take it out. This one, yeah, it is detachable. So this is made out of like plastic, soft plastic material. Okay, looks pretty good. And then I noticed also on the upper suit, on the upper part, upper dress, this one's kind of like somehow like it's not aligned anymore in the center, so it's not in the position anymore. So probably because when I start moving or when I start doing the, some poses earlier, if you watch my first part, so probably yeah, somehow it's already somehow moved to the to the side somehow. It's not in the center anymore. But I feel like this part right here is it has a bigger space compared to this one. I mean, like this style of the suit or the shirt. So but the tailoring actually pretty nice. The details, the quality looks pretty good, especially here. These patterns here looks pretty good. The overall look absolutely beautiful. It's just that probably not really perfect, I would say. Okay. And then of course the Leku, this one, the Leku has some wire embedded. I forgot to mention this one as well earlier, I think. So and the markings actually looks pretty good. I really like the markings on the Leku. Pretty nice headdress right there. Quality absolutely fantastic. I wish it is more softer than this one because I feel like it's so hard to move, I feel like I'm gonna break it, but I think it's fine. But I'm just saying, I wish it's a bit more softer so we could easily move the Lego, especially doing some poses, moving the head, right? Yes, okay, this one, of course, the head's absolutely beautiful. Now moving on to okay, I'm gonna start here first. This one, yeah, the quality, the skin tone, I would say like really nice. I think it's pretty accurate from the TV show. So yeah, it looks pretty good. The quality looks good as well. I remember there's some issue on the first version that has some rip off. Like it's so easy to get rip off, because of moving it. Just be careful, I would say. But I think yeah, it looks pretty nice, especially the shape. Now the joints. The joints on the ankle is really nice, right? But then this one, ooh, so finally I broke it too. So earlier, some comments like, some of you guys told me that be careful on the elbows. When I tried doing some poses, especially on my first part of my video, I accidentally, broke the elbow. I mean, like, not accidentally, but then somehow tried to moving. It was fine. But then when I start doing some poses, because I tried to do some, I tried to copy her poses on her training on the season or probably season 1 episode 8 or 7, I forgot already. Yeah, and then oof, bam, there's no lock anymore. It's not broken into two piece that this one already took off, but inside of that joint it's already somehow the tightness is gone. Probably it has something there that kind of like locked up inside, but then now it's gone. So I don't know why. But this one also there's something wrong. I cannot straighten anymore. Earlier when I do my first review, it's fine. Now I cannot straighten anymore. I feel like it's so tight when moving it. Going up, it's okay. I don't know what happened. So, whew, but still this one is fine. I can still do some holding there of the elbows, but this one nah. So I really need to bring this back to the shop and exchange it. So this probably I got a bad copy, right? I'm not sure. So let me show you guys. Okay, that this is the forearm gauntlet. It's removable. I already showed you guys, and made out of plastic material as well. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this one both so you guys can see it. I think I already showed you guys, but then see, this one is now soft. It's not broken into two. So just in case in the future, you're gonna break it or somehow you accidentally break it, it's still fine. It's still okay. But you're not gonna be able to do some really nice poses. I would say maybe just museum pose as normal, like dropping her one arm on the side, holding the lightsaber, and that's it. You know. But in this one, nah, not anymore. So at least good thing still have some warranty, so I need to bring this back. And then why has it happened? So probably the quality is not good. When I try to do swivel, it's still good. Maybe I think because of the swivel. Yeah, maybe I'm not sure. You see, when I try to, let me show you guys. See that one, oh, see. Yeah. So yeah, not good. Whereas this side, this other one, so I cannot straighten anymore this elbow. Yeah, you just need to do it slowly. But then, ooh, I feel really scared to move that. But then, ooh, maybe I overextended. But nah, actually no, because I tried to really do a like really slow movement on the elbows earlier. But it's just that it snapped out that inside part probably. Anyway, let me put it back so I could do the comparison. So at least you guys have an idea. So just be careful when moving the joint. Oh my goodness. I think the old version is actually better than this die-cast material. Okay, let me put it back first before we do. Okay, so if you're kind of like on the fence on between these two versions, let me show you guys. Okay, and of course, for sure, you guys are also excited if the head cup or the head is attachable or swappable to the other one. Okay, and let me show you guys this one, because this one, the joint of these old versions actually plastic material, but I would say it's better. So this one's actually better. So it's black color, it's fine because it's covered by the armband. But this one, see, I could really feel the click. They should have made a plastic version instead of like that metal. So that metal is not reliable. See? Uh, so even if this one become loose, still has that lock. See? Right? Shoot. Or probably the same. Just, well, I didn't do a lot of poses on this version. I remember, did I? I think I did. I did a lot of poses on this one as well. But it's just that probably this one, the plastic is much better. I'm not sure. It's really hard to tell now. So because of what happened to the joint of the new version, so it's really hard to tell now that the plastic is much better than the metal version, right? There's not much difference, because I feel like I thought this one's actually much heavier than this one, but it's actually the same. Meaning the body inside the material is good, so that's why it's heavier. And ooh, looks like I broke again. Another thing that I broke here. Ooh, so I broke again. Dang, shit. Well, that one is easy to fix. You could glue that, but then that joint is not easy. Probably you could, well, yes. I think also one thing that you could do this one is to get a joint of a normal figure, then attach it there inside, just in case in the future, like let's say the warranty or like for a year, that's your last option. And then yeah, I broke the hook for my lightsaber hilt. So anyway, let's remove the head. Okay, let me remove the head and then show you guys the body. Yes, I think both. Again, I love this figure. I love this Ahsoka version, this first version. It's just that yeah, the likeness is not good as the new version, right? But then still okay, still beautiful in my honest opinion. If you're going to ask me, but from afar, if you're going to display it from your display, and then you're gonna look at the head sculpt, probably you're not gonna see like Rosario Dawson there. But this one now is, yeah, the likeness is absolutely spot on. Okay, now let me change this one. Let me exchange it. Let me show you guys first this one. Actually, both bodies really nice, right? I might gonna do this outfit, for cosplay. I'm gonna ask my wife to, to do this one, because yeah. And then also the color, this one is a bit darker, whereas this one is more orange, lighter color, I would say. See, right? So at least you guys have an idea. The height is probably the same height. Actually, no. It looks like this one is taller. See the okay, straight knee, straight leg. See? Oh, wait. Let me show you guys. So this one is actually taller. Ooh, see the feet. Look at that. See, and then right there, the height. What? So this one is taller. But then I think once I attach the head, I'm not sure. Probably this one has no. I don't know. So that one is easy to attach. This one is maybe. Wait, I'm gonna stand them side by side. Actually, that's how you're going to compare the height or the size. See right there. See. So this one is taller than this new version. Wow, I didn't know about that. Ooh. So probably this is the correct height now. Probably, and then they corrected it. But then yeah, this is taller, and it looks thinner, than this one. It looks like, but then it's almost the same actually. But then now the head cup, is it really possible to exchange it? So let me try, because of course you really want to try the head cup of the new version to the old version. Okay, this is it. Bam, the neck is gone. Well, it's okay, but the joint is actually this one. The joint of this one is smaller than this one. A little bit, just a little bit. You can see right there. Okay, and then I'm going to attach his head. It's okay, you can still use it. Actually, you can still use it. Probably you could put some extra. Check again. Is there space here that I can see the neck? Yeah, I can still see the neck part there. So when I touch, I feel like actually the face of this one is smaller than this one. This one, the face is actually a bit bigger. Yeah, much bigger than this one. But that jaw is actually the feature of Rosario Dawson. So on her face. So if you're going to put this head together with the Leku, so that's how it looks like. So it doesn't have that neck. I mean, like, it's not really visible. It looks like it's kind of like short neck there. So it is possible, but it's not. Doesn't look good. I mean, like, you could add a little bit extra, maybe. Oh yeah, you could add extra joint there. You could do some customization, DIY joint, or adding some things there. But then the tightness to the joint is not. Now, if you are going to remove the front face, removing the leg hook, there you go. It is, but you can see the gap there. So it's not really fit to this Leku. So this is different, totally different. Probably because it is from the Mandalorian version, maybe. Okay, and then even this one, if I'm going to put this one here, oh, this one's actually a bit better. Yeah, just a bit better, but nah, still not. So it's not possible to exchange the Leku to one another. So only if you, of course, if I'm going to, let's say, put this one. Yeah, only if I'm going to put this one here. See, the joint is quite big, so it's not attachable here. I don't want to force it because I'm probably gonna have a hard time to remove it back. So anyway, only here is fine. Maybe you could add something. I think it looks great. Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Yeah, you could add something there. If I'm going to insert the joint, then this is how it looks like. So it looks so small. Her neck now is gone. So yeah, I think we could. It is possible. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful, right? So I wish we could have another Lego, right, to use this one on this figure, or probably here, right? Yes, only that. Okay. Nice. Oh, I think that's it. That's it, guys. I think that's the only thing you want to know for sure. And my review is already long. I said like very short. It should be really quick. But then, yeah, it's not. Again, the likeness, absolutely beautiful in the new version. The old version, still beautiful. But the likeness, of course, yeah, maybe not. Not really. Okay. It doesn't look like Rosario Dawson. So I'm still gonna bring this to Ahsoka to Star Wars Celebration. So to hold it while taking picture with Rosario Dawson, that's gonna be really, really, really awesome. Right there. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is beautiful. Right? Right, I think that's about it. Let me know what you think about my comparison. And if you have any question, just let me know. I think I didn't forget anything. Yeah, about the joints. Yeah, I already showed you guys. I think you know that. I think you should know that already about the joints. And then, yeah, just the quality of this one is not good. So I have to exchange it. Broken hook. Oh my goodness, that's not bad. This one doesn't have the LED light up function lightsabers. So this one is definitely a must have. I mean, like if you're on the fence between these two versions, so this one you can let go of this one and then keep this one and just be careful on the joints and that's it. But the black color is actually really nice. If you really love Ahsoka, get both of this. Anyway, I think that's about it.